What's going on, everyone? Jack here. Welcome back to this week's YouTube video. So I know I've had a little bit of a hiatus. I had the holidays, put on some pounds, went to Dallas, got a little sick, so a lot's been going on lately. But it's time to hit that reset button. We're gonna do a mini cut series. I'm actually filming kind of along with these full days of eating, but we're on a very low calorie diet for the next 2 weeks. A quick little mini cut before hopping back onto a bulk for the rest of the winter and spring. But first things first, our first meal is gonna be an egg white frittata type thing. So basically I'm gonna make like an omelet, cover it up, and then just leave it as is. But yeah, let's just get cooking. I'll kind of explain a little bit of why I'm eating what throughout the day. First thing we've got is our pan over medium-low heat. We'll hit that with some non-stick. And then we're gonna be adding mushrooms, peppers, and spinach. About 100 grams of each. Ends up being like somewhere between 75 and 100. But I do have my food scale out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and add those. We're gonna add the peppers and mushrooms first, and the spinach a little after. And then once our spinach has essentially cooked into absolutely nothing, we're gonna go ahead and add our egg whites. We're gonna do 300 grams of egg whites, throw our lid on, and just let that cook, and then serve it. And there we have our egg white. It's pretty much a scramble. If you ever watched this channel before, you know any kind of egg white frittata or omelet I try to make turns into a scramble, but it's okay. It all tastes the same. Then we're gonna add 1 apple honey crisp, of course, and then everything is saved by the Cholula hot sauce. Any low calorie meal, whether it's beef and rice, chicken, egg whites, add some Cholula hot sauce, and it's gonna make it that much better. So we're gonna go ahead and dig into this. I will read off the macros for this meal real quick, and it is very hot at the moment. So for this entire meal, including the apple, the vegetables, egg whites, all that stuff, is 315 calories, 36 grams of carbs, and 38 grams of protein. It's also gonna be my pre-workout meal, which is why I add a piece of fruit to this, a little extra carbs. But this is pretty much the theme of the day. It's protein sources and vegetables. That's the easiest way to lose weight, stay full. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this, and I'll see you guys at meal number 2. Alrighty, we got back from the gym. The gym has been a little bit boring these days. I am taking down my volume a little bit as I'm entering this cut. Instead of doing 3 to 4 sets, I'll only do 2 to 3 sets, mostly 2. So that's been pretty basic, but just as basic as our meals. So here we have about 4 ounces of chicken thighs, and then 75 grams of carrots, and we'll add a little bit of mustard onto the chicken thigh. Super basic. I just cook up the chicken thighs in bulk, 375 for about 12 minutes in the air fryer, and then they're reheated. I do about 4 minutes in the air fryer. So super basic right there. Boom. Right now we're eating for results. We're not eating for enjoyment. Although this doesn't taste horrible, it could taste a lot better with some carbs, but we're keeping the calories extremely low like I mentioned earlier. So for this meal, it is only 181 calories, 7 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and then 23 grams of protein. I'll be having a meal just like this twice today, once with carrots and then once with asparagus. Just change up my vegetables a little bit. I've got Maisie looking down on me. So, like I said, super basic, but once again, we're eating for results. We are in an extreme deficit for about 2, maybe 3 weeks, depending on how the 2-week results go, and then we'll adjust from there. I'm only giving myself 1,000 calories, trying to hit as high a protein as I can, hopefully in the 130 to 150 range. It is what it is. This isn't the best diet in the world. It's not sustainable at all. Let me repeat that. This is not a sustainable diet. But then again, no calorie deficit is sustainable. You can't continually lose weight. If you are in a calorie deficit forever, you'll die. This is just like an extreme calorie deficit for a lot of weight loss, so then I can enter back into a bulk for the next 4 or 5 months. But yeah, that's meal number 2, our post-workout meal. See you guys at meal number 3. I don't know what she's getting so excited about, but if you guys haven't seen Maisie in a while, there she is. I don't know what she's excited about, but we've got another meal or snack, shake, whatever you want to call it. It is simply some almond milk with my go-to protein, Transparent Labs. This is the milk chocolate, by far my favorite. So it's pretty simple, just 8 ounces of milk and then a scoop of protein. When you're low on calories and need some protein, nothing better than a protein shake. Tastes delicious, 26 grams of protein. Just like chocolate milk. Cheers, I'll see you at the next meal. Real quick, I'm gonna give a thank you to anyone that has picked up Transparent Labs using my code or the link in the description. Code Perez saves you 10% off, helps me, supports me. I also wanna give a quick thank you to those that have used my code the last 2 months, some have been sponsored, and those that will in the future. But yeah, thank you. I know you guys will enjoy the products as much as I do. Alrighty, we're back with another meal. And it is delicious looking. I mean, look at that. It is a whole thing of a chicken thigh and about 9 things of asparagus. Absolutely perfect. So we're gonna spice up with a Diet Coke, of course, the best diet beverage in my opinion. Fresca's close second. Yeah, Fresca's a close second. But I'll read off the macros for this meal real quick. We have a little bit of mustard again, just on top of our chicken. So I forgot, I didn't read off the macros for the shake. It was 165 calories, 26 grams of protein, super simple. And this is 182 calories for 4 ounces of chicken breast and 9 asparagus spears. Asparagus spears? Asparagus spears. It is 6 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fat, and 26 grams of protein. This is our second to last meal. I have dessert, which I'm so excited for. You'll see it's absolutely insane. But until then, we're gonna have our Diet Coke, our chicken, our asparagus, and then Maisie. You guys see her? Always begging, just in the corner. But I'm gonna dig into this. I'll see you guys at the final meal of the day. It's just some yogurts. I'll spoil it. It's just yogurt. And we're back with our final meal. Like I mentioned, they're Greek yogurts. These are the strawberry cheesecake. You can see that. Absolutely delicious, are literally like dessert. So these two are 80 calories a pop and 12 grams of protein. So I'll go ahead and read off the macros real quick. 16 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, and 24 grams of protein. So that's gonna cap off our day at exactly 1,002 calories. And that is 69 grams of carbs, 21 grams of fat, and 140 grams of protein. Almost at 150, which is the goal, but 140 is pretty solid. As you can see, today was protein, vegetables, some Greek yogurts, as well as a protein shake. But yeah, so quick thing to mention, this is not a diet I recommend for really anyone. Honestly, the only reason I'm doing it is because I've been bulking, stuffing myself for the last 4 or 5 months, especially this last month. I put about 10 pounds on during December, during the holidays, all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of like a reset. My stomach was actually having some issues, just like stomach aches all the time. So this is kind of like a gut check, reset, trim a little bit of fat, and then bulk again. So it's 2 weeks long, maybe 3, but this is not something I recommend for everyone. This is definitely like a priming you for a yo-yo diet if you don't have any experience. I know that I can actually stick to this, and then once I get out of it, I can have a sustainable, more realistic way of eating. This is just an extreme diet for about 2 to 3 weeks, nothing crazy. I will have a full video on my 2-week transformation, but I just want to show you guys a view in my 1,000 calorie a day diet that I'm doing to reset and start this new year. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure to leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.